beautiful Grouse Lodge recording studios, which is right in the centre of Ireland near the Hill of Ishnok. And we're recording live recording Keela for the soundtrack of Wolfwalkers. Yeah.
Well, today in Wolfwalkers land, we were ramshackle musicians, orchestra for Bruno here, who likes our chaos. And he was adding our chaos on top of the more straightforward pieces of music, just to give it energy and life is the idea. And so we just had different percussion setups for different cues, and some of them are only very short, and then some of them a bit longer. And Bruno's here like a madman trying to conduct us and say, "Stop! Stop!"
So Bruno Coulet, composer, has come over after being in Sofia in Bulgaria to record the full orchestra, symphony orchestra, where Tom Moore and Ross Stewart were there too.
I'm very curious about different music and different musicians. So when I met Keela, I immediately understood that the contact will be very good. For me, I love working with them because it's like the life. It's not a professional session. It's more than that. It's a human collaboration, and that's very important.
There's a lot of learning, you know. It's great to get a few times to meet. I don't want it to be the last because we're learning a lot, you know, and we're also growing. So when you combine the two, then each time we come together, it's more exciting. I can't wait to hear Bruno's stuff. He can't wait to hear our stuff.
Which has become kind of a tradition now after two other movies, Secret of Chaos, Song of the Sea, and now for Wolfwalkers, the collaborations happen again, which is really amazing between Bruno and Keela.
I remember she has the feet, naked feet. The Parisian was terribly surprised by that. But I was more surprised when I listened her playing fiddle. I think it's incredible.
It's so amazingly rich to play with. I think that's fantastic. I really enjoyed it anyway. Yeah. And there's almost like way more orchestra in this one. This is like insane orchestra stuff, and it's really fabulous. I really enjoying it. What's great for us to work with Bruno is that he's a great musical director, as in we make music, like we squabble over, you know, what we're doing, and we write it all by ear, and with Bruno you can kind of, I like is that, you know, you'll be sent into the studio, you have to play this piece, you haven't heard it before, and you have to do something over that, you know, but you can kind of trust that you know exactly what you're looking for, and so that I don't have to think about that. You know, I can just play something, and I know that, you know, it'll be directed in a certain way, and that's something that we don't do ourselves.
Well, any of the meetings we've had with the crew, they're very specific about what they want, that they know that they don't want something, even though you try some ideas, and they're down to the very minute detail. They look at the mood or something like that, and it's the inappropriate mood for that, or they need a bit more. I think when we're musically composing, we're thinking of different kind of moods to put within the animation. I used to animate before, so sometimes you can pull it right out of a different vibe very quickly, which is less likely in music sometimes, but so you just coordinate with this, and to basically they're over our shoulder sort of saying, maybe make it a bit happier, you know, and that's perfect, you know, because they've got the whole thread in their way, you know.
I think working with such amazing visuals as well, it's kind of inspirational. Like you play different things than you would play if you were just writing a tune. Do you know what I mean? Because you're trying to convey something else. You know, you're trying to support the picture, or convey the emotion in the picture, or create the tension in the picture. You know, so everything you're doing really is going towards that. But the visuals are so stunning and so and the story is so brilliantly told that I would have an atmosphere or some kind of visual thing in my head, and that's why I'm doing the tune, but this is actually there in front of you.
For me, it's unique, Tom. It's and you know, je vais le dire en français. Je pense que plus les réalisateurs ont du talent, ont un monde, un univers propre, et plus c'est facile pour le compositeur. Quand je reçois les premiers animatiques de Tom, de Ross, tout de suite j'ai des idées parce que je sens qu'ils ont un monde qui leur appartient, un monde secret, mais aussi un monde très personnel. Et c'est beaucoup plus simple pour un musicien de recevoir tout ce monde, cet univers, et de s'y fondre. And sorry for my English.
No.
Maybe in 10 years, my English will be better.
Or we have better French.
So Wolfwalkers will come out at the end of October 2020. Short theatrical run in UK, Ireland, China, Japan, France then, and then North America as well. And then it will go on Apple Plus exclusively on the streaming service for Apple.